All right, so we start week 2 today. Hope you guys are feeling excited and motivated and you got through the weekend. Today we're going to talk a little bit about form and technique. So you've had a whole week of working out, and I want to talk about the fact that form and technique and how you're doing your workouts is really super important. So as you're going through this, I want you to know that you don't have to keep up with Tony in the videos. You can take a step back and you can do it at your own pace. And you can make sure that you are modifying to make the form correct. It is so important when I teach live fitness classes. It is so important for me to tell people and to inform people that it's more important to modify and to have really proper form versus attempting to do it at a higher level and to hurt yourself. Because I have hurt myself working out before. Adam has hurt himself several times working out before. He has had many accidents in his life, in his crazy life of skiing accidents and four-wheeler accidents and football accidents. So he truly has a lot of limitations with his body that he's only learned about since getting active and getting healthy. But he knows now that he has to modify some things. For instance, when we first started our journey for a full year, he was doing push-ups really deep. So if I turn this way and I can show you, his shoulders were going further back or further down, like close to the floor, if you can see that. So they were really sinking down his shoulder. He was going really deep in push-ups. And that was really opening up his shoulder and really, he has some shoulder issues, and it was really pinching something in his shoulder, and he had a lot of issues with that. So now he doesn't go quite as deep. He only goes 90 degrees in his arm bend. So I want you to be really conscious of your form, have really good form. And a really good tip to have good form is to always hold your core tight. So no matter what you're doing, having a tight core is always going to help you stay solid like a plank. So your core, this is your most vulnerable area, your midsection. There's no bones there to protect you. It's all just organs in the open. So it can easily like flap around and just be loose. Keep it tight. Even when you're walking up the stairs, when you're at work, when you're doing whatever, keep that core tight. Focus on it. When you keep it tight, it also kind of straightens you up a little bit, right? It gets your shoulders back and your spine straight. So much of us are like this. This is not a core tight, or this is not a tight core. Okay, this is a tight core, and it immediately sits me straight up. Okay, so focus on that. Focus on your form and technique. Take it at your own pace. The great thing about P90, and this is what I absolutely love about this program, and you guys are seeing this, is that you are going to be doing the same exercises a lot in month 1. Then you switch to new exercises in month 2, and then in month 3. Why do you do that? Why is it like that? It's like that because of something called mastery. So when you are first starting out with a move and you just start off with it and you're modifying the move, you're starting to understand it. So you're in the adaptive phase. You're like growing and adapting to that move. After you do it several times, you're going to start to master the move, and you're not going to have to modify it. Okay, the point of P90 is to get you to the point where in each move, you're in the mastery stage. So you've mastered the move, you have really good form, and you can do that move. When you're in the mastery phase, that's when you start to see results. If you're always in the adaptive phase, it really your body just tends to be a little bit more, apt to injury, and that's just not what we want. So we want you to get to the mastery phase, especially at the beginning of your fitness journey. We want you to master something and to feel that confidence that you mastered a move. So I want you to comment below about one move that you are in particular having a hard time with. If you think back about all last week's workout, what was one move that was really tough for you that you're excited to master? Comment below, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.